Halstead Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on YourLiveEvent.com.
Good evening and welcome to Buxton and Central Valley High School, where we've got boys high school basketball for you tonight as the Park River Fordville-Lankin Aggies will take on the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. How you doing, everyone? I'm Joe Lancello. Thanks for joining us on YourLiveEvent.com. Our pregame show is brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com to get a free quote. IHRYINS.com to get a free quote. Hillsboro Central Valley comes in having won 6 of their last 8 games. They are 7-8 on the season. And the Burros coming off what had to be a very satisfying 51-50 victory over Thompson on Monday night. Park River Fordville-Lankin has won 3 of 4. The Aggies 9-7 on the year. They are in Class B, Region 2, 6-6 in the region and 5-3 in District 3. In the games just before the varsity game, Park River Fordville-Lankin defeated Hillsboro Central Valley's 55-49 in the JV game. And in the C-Squad game, Hillsboro Central Valley won that 71-20. We'll check in with both the coaches, Bob Young from Park River Fordville-Lankin and Elliot Rotfold of Hillsboro Central Valley, after these messages on YourLiveEvent.com.
Upgrade your toolbox and tackle any project with the latest from Ada Building Center, LLC. They've added a massive 24-foot Diablo display filled with everything you need, brand new to the store. From circular saw blades to framing blades and metal drilling solutions and diamond cutting concrete blades, Diablo has it all. Need fine finish or general purpose wood blades? High-performance crew driving bits? They've got you covered. Stop by Ada Building Center, LLC, Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, and see the Diablo difference for yourself. Your next project starts here.
This is Dustin Nagel with Dakota Heritage Bank. We're a family-owned community bank where decisions are made locally. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we can assist you with all your banking needs, including checking and savings accounts, credit and debit cards, loans of all types, and more. We offer free mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services. Just go to dhb.bank or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking with Dakota Heritage Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Don't be fooled by that beat-up old cap. Its faded crown represents the tireless work of America's farmers and ranchers. Its sturdy brim, their dedication to providing our nation with a safe, affordable food source. So we'd like to tip our hat to them. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting those that protect America's food source.
Visit with Ryan Opdahl, your local Farmers Union Insurance agent in Hillsboro.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Fireworks and sports stuff in the same store? That's right. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro. Come in and browse the sports cards and memorabilia and fireworks at the same time. Unopened packs and boxes of sports cards plus pre-owned cards as well. Jersey, swatch, autograph cards, lots of Twins, Vikings, Wolves, Wild, Lynx, and North Stars memorabilia, bobbleheads, caps, and more. Call anytime, 701-436-6140. Great Plains Fireworks and Sports Collectibles, Hillsboro.
Time now for our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Elliot Rothwell, the coach of Hillsboro Central Valley, joins us now, and the Burros coming off a win by 1 point over Thompson a couple of nights ago. Talk about that game.
Yeah, it was a good effort by the guys. I mean, it was a good basketball game. We jumped out a couple times, got up by 8, 10 points, and they just kind of crawled back into it. And, they're a good basketball team, and we were able to scrap out a win there. Had a couple turnovers down the end that we got to fix, but for the most part, it's nice to come out in right into one of those. And the guys, like I said, battled all night long, took care of the ball pretty well, like I said, in the last 3-4 minutes there. But overall, yeah, real good effort. And the guys came out with one. It's always tough in our region to get those wins, so you gotta battle all the way through.
Who have been some guys that have been standing out for you in the last couple of games?
Well, we've got lots of guys. Defensively played pretty well all around as a team. Bryce had a good game against Thompson. Chase has played really well in the last couple. And we've had different guys step up too. Duff had a really good game against Midport CG. Tyson's just been steady. So those four have been good for us most nights. We've gotten good bench minutes on our Ryland Booklets and Brody Rugnes and Trey Johnson. Those three have come in and give us good minutes. So overall, it's been a good team effort for the last few games.
Are you happy with the progress right now as we get toward the end of the season, regular season?
Yeah, I think we've been steadily getting better. It's just one of those things where you just got to take the next steps. Fix those mistakes. You work a lot on situations in practice now, and getting ready for those kind of situations. We got a tight region, so I know there's going to be lots of close games. So you're working on those things that might happen at the end of a game and trying to give the guys confidence in those situations. But for the most part, we've been steadily getting better, but I don't think we've played our best basketball yet.
Tonight, not a region game, taking on Park River Fordville-Lankin, but a team that seems to be playing pretty well lately.
Yeah, they're a good team. We picked them up on the schedule this year. It's a good game for them to come up to the A division and play a couple tough games. I know they play Grafton tough and playing us, so it always helps those teams to play tough competition, and they're a good basketball team. So we haven't played them in a few years, but we know for us it's about what we got to do tonight. And like I said, close game, tight game. We just got to make the plays down the stretch that we've been working on, for the last few weeks. So yeah, it's one of those games where you just got to have the energy. Energy is big this time of year, I think the guys will be ready to go. We got a game tonight, game tomorrow, a little back-to-back, and then a week out before we play again. So like I always tell them, you just gotta lay it on the line each night and just give it all you got.
All right, best of luck.
Thanks.
That's Elliot Rothfull, coach of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. We'll continue with our pregame show in just a moment on yourliveevent.com.
Booster Club is made up of parents, fans, and community members who work together to build team and community spirit. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club supports Hillsboro and Central Valley students in their school activities and encourages all students to be involved in the activities at your school. The Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club takes great pride in uniting the communities to support the boroughs, encouraging everyone to promote school spirit, sportsmanship, and to support the Hillsboro Central Valley students. It's the Hillsboro Central Valley Booster Club.
Goose River Bank is here for the communities we serve, building relationships that last a lifetime, serving the strong Red River Valley and beyond. We are your neighbors, friends, and family, committed to providing everything from everyday personal banking to loans for your farm or business. Visit one of our locations in Mayville, Hillsboro, or Hatton, or reach out and we'll happily come to you, because it's the neighborly thing to do. Goose River Bank. Strong bank, strong communities.
At the Hillsboro Body Shop, Ben brings years of experience and friendly service to every repair, big or small. It happens. Vehicles get damaged, unfortunate crashes, scratches, windshields broken. Ben will take care of it with honest professional service that you can rely on. 701-636-4981, Hillsboro Body Shop, 701-636-4981. Ben says, thank you for your business. Hillsboro Dairy, with delivery of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get to see Teak. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
Imagine your life in Hillsboro, a place where neighbors know your name and opportunities are real. Here, you'll find affordable home lots and grants to help you build your future. In Hillsboro, safety, affordability, and community aren't just promises, they're our way of life. With a 24-hour fitness center, a strong school system, a trusted hospital, and a thriving business district, Hillsboro has everything you need to live well. Here, your family is our family, and your future shines bright. Discover Hillsboro, where small-town living means big opportunities. People often ask me, why are Hillsboro's Central Valley athletes so successful? Have you seen our fitness center? The weightlifting doesn't stop with our athletics. At Hillsboro Public School, we strive to do difficult things all the time. We help struggling readers read. Our MTSS process makes sure all students are improving. Hillsboro students are challenged to do difficult tasks each day. Please come and check out our school. And if you need a place to exercise, check out our fitness center.
We continue with our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank.
Joined now by Park River Fordville-Lankin coach Bob Young. Tell me about the Aggie season.
Well, we've had a pretty good year overall. I'm not certain our record. I think we're 9-7. Early in the year, we had a tough time making shots. And, we also had a couple games where we didn't play the defense that we expect to play. Mm-hmm. So we do have some losses on the season, but all of our losses were, one, they were great learning experiences. Two, they were to quality teams. So every loss we've had has been to very quality teams. So we're not overly disappointed in any of them. We just know that we could play better basketball, and lately we've been doing that.
I imagine it's been tough because you've got 3 guys who are out for the season with injuries.
Yeah, some of that mixed up our rotations. We were a lot deeper team when those guys were available. We were playing more guys. But what it did do, I think, if you can find a positive in that, because I hate when kids have to miss any time. If you can find a positive, I think guys kind of solidified their role. They now knew they were going to be on the floor a lot longer because we had less depth. And some of them have found a groove and played better, I think, because of it. So if I can find a positive in it, that's it. But we do miss them guys in practice. And Isaac Porter's loss is huge. One, because he's a senior with some experience, and also he's a big guy. So that, they're hard to replace.
6'3", yeah, that's tough to coach.
Yeah, it's tough to coach, and he's got some muscle on him, and he was, arguably our best interior defender. So when we play big guys, we've had to be a little more creative in how we cover it.
What will be the important things you'll need to do tonight against Hillsboro Central Valley?
Well, we have to prevent turnovers that are catastrophic turnovers, and what I mean by that are turnovers that just allow them to run out and get layups without our defense getting back. You're going to have a few turnovers because kids are trying to make plays, but we got to prevent the catastrophic ones. Another thing we have to do is we have to make them play some defense. We have to have good possessions where we move the ball and take good shots. So take a little bit of time off the shot clock and kind of wear them out a little bit and make them play some defense. So if we can do that, I'm confident enough in my guys that we can defend and have an opportunity to win.
All right, best of luck.
Thank you.
And that's Bob Young, coach of the Park River Fordville-Lankin Aggies. Our pregame coaches' comments brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future, with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota, dhb.bank. Our pregame show brought to you by Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. Go to IrieINS.com to get a free quote. IHRYINS.com. We'll be back at Central Valley in a moment on YourLiveEvent.com.
Thanks you for your support of their activities and events. Stop in and to check out their new menu. Enjoy the Vets Club appetizers every Wednesday from 5 till 7. And as I've said many times, they have the best roasted chicken around. Enjoy roasted chicken every Saturday from 5:30 till 7:30. Get there early because sometimes it's gone early because it is the best roasted chicken. Fries and coleslaw also available with this meal every Saturday. Dine in or take out. The Hillsboro Vets Club. Hi, we're Jim and Bernie Berkemeyer, and we're inviting you on a holiday vacations tour. Join us on a Montreal, Quebec City, and the Canadian Maritimes tour July 30th to August 9th. Experience picturesque small towns, as well as the historic cities along the Atlantic coast, as we use roads and rails on this Canadian adventure. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, to request a brochure, to watch a travel show, and to book this tour.
Oh, jeez. That's a lot of water.
No! Jeez Louise!
This system is packing 70-mile-per-hour winds, golf ball-sized hail, and a fast drop in temperature.
Oh, jeez. Dave and Cheryl's kitchen started on fire.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez, let's take a look.
Oh, geez, moments happen. Be ready with Irie Insurance.
Hi, I'm Rosa, and I work in production at Marvin. I've been with Marvin 24 years, and I started here not knowing anything. At first, I was really scared, but I have a supervisor that supports me and my lead, and I became a senior department now. My favorite part coming to work is working with the people. I get along with all my coworkers. When I have questions and I might not know, they can help me out. Come join me at Marvin.
This is
back at Central Valley. Joe Lancello with you as we get ready for boys basketball between the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros and Park River Fordville-Lankin Aggies. A reminder, we'll be back here in Central Valley on Monday night when the Hillsboro Central Valley girls host the Grafton Spoilers in a Region 2 matchup. We'll be on the air at 5:30 for the JV game and the varsity game at 7 on Monday night on yourliveevent.com. And a reminder to join us on yourliveevent.com for the Pine to Prairie Conference Championships for boys and girls basketball on Saturday, coming to you from Fordville-Lankin. Girls game at noon, boys game at 2, and it's the same matchup for both genders. Fordville-Lankin against Park Christian. And we will come back with the starting lineups after these words on yourliveevent.com.
Bank. At Dakota Heritage Bank, we have a strong background in ag and business lending, but we can also help with any auto, recreational, personal, or home loans, including home equity lines of credit. If you're in need of a loan, visit us at one of our locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future.
You can buy beef by the quarter, half or whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro. You can buy beef by the quarter, the half or the whole beef from Mueller Beef, USDA inspected beef. Fill the freezer. Call Dave Mueller at 701-799-3032 to purchase beef by the quarter, half or whole from Mueller Beef out of Hillsboro.
Are you wondering which seeds to buy for your farm and who do you buy from? Make one call to Rocky Nedham, Nedham Seeds Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Pioneer corn and soybean seed, sunflower and canola seed, AgriPro and Lima Grain wheat seed, plus SeedX sugar beet seed, all proven to deliver results. Call Rocky Nedham Seeds Caledonia, 701-430-1149. Your farm, your future, your seed partner.
Common doesn't do the extra reps. Common doesn't push the limits. And Common doesn't do all of that before the sun is up. We work harder than anyone else when no one is watching. so that when everyone is watching, we're ready to answer the call. Discover your uncommon side with the North Dakota Army National Guard.
And time now for our starting lineups, brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower-owned. CrystalSugar.com. First of all, for Park River Fordville-Lankin, the Aggies in the traveling black with gold and white. Number 1, Jackson Amdahl, is a 6-foot sophomore. Number 2 is his older brother, Tucker Amdahl, a 5'10 senior. Number 3, Brennan Schramm, a 5'9 senior. Number 11 is Jake Solsing, a 6'1 senior. And 14 is Luke Schierick, a 6'2 senior. Bob Young, the coach of the Aggies, 9-7 overall. Coming off a win against Larimore on Tuesday, 58-31. And now for the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, who will be in the home white with royal blue and black. Number 0, Jaron Reed, is a 5'10 senior. He's wearing 3 instead of 2. That's, where am I? Anyway, number 2, Chase Hafley, is a 6'1 senior. 4 is Tyson Leshik, a 6'1 senior. 5 is Bryce Miller, a 6'4 junior. And number 51, Alexander Duffner, a 6'3 senior. Elliot Rotful, the coach of Hillsboro Central Valley, the Burros, 7-8 on the year. They've won 6 of their last 8. Starting lineups brought to you by American Crystal Sugar. Live the sweet life. Great careers, quality products, grower-owned. CrystalSugar.com. The Burros will go from left to right, as Duffner will jump center for Hillsboro Central Valley at 6'3". Schierick is 6'2", and the Burros win the tap. Reed for Duffner, who pops out high. Looks like a man-to-man to start off with defensively from Park River. Miller driving, no. Rebound tip and control by Schramm. Schramm quickly into the front court. Solsing left wing, entry pass tipped. Finally controlled by Hillsboro Central Valley. Bryce Miller. Hafley. Duffner. Overshot in the rebound for Solsing. Solsing picked up his dribble, finds Jackson Amdahl. Stops at the block, gives back for Schierick. 3 on the way. Over the backboard and out of play. And it's Burro basketball. Reed on the right wing on top for Duffner. Tyson Leshik, number 4. Finds Miller looking to post up. Ran into a double team, spins the other way. No, and a rebound for Schierick. Schramm quickly into the front court. Tucker Amdahl and now Solsing. 20 to shoot. And it's 2-0 in favor of the Aggies. Duffner missing from in close, and Schramm the rebound. Schierick between the circles. Schramm on the right wing pulls up in the lane and gets the roll. 4 for Schramm and 4-0 for the Aggies. Leshik stopped in the block, shoots, and does not get the roll. Jackson Amdahl got the rebound. Solsing through the hands of Schierick out of bounds. Second turnover against the Aggies. Burrows get it back with just over 5.5 to go in the opening quarter, down 4-0. Duffner in the free throw circle. For Halfley, Miller left block. Leshek left block. Does not get the bounce, and the rebound for Schierick. 6-1 rebounding edge for Park River Fordville-Lankin unofficially early on. Tucker Omdahl for Jackson Omdahl. Schramm. Tucker Omdahl for Schierick. Hands for Jackson Omdahl, 13 to shoot. Solsing for Schierick. Free throw line extended right, jumper draws air. And as Schramm was going for the ball, he landed on the baseline. Ball goes over to the Burros now. 4:44 to go in the first. They trail 4-0. Duffner high post. Reed, 3 on the way. No. And Schierick another rebound. Quick pass down low intended for Schierick, tipped out of bounds by Duffner. Aggies will keep it with 26 to shoot. Tucker Omdahl on the throw in. Deep for Solsing. Long 3 on the way. Draws air. Burrow ball, 4:14 to go in the first. Trailing 4-0. Reed, whoops. First turnover against Hillsboro Central Valley. Jackson Omdahl across midcourt. Schramm for Tucker Omdahl, now left wing Solsing. Left corner Schramm. Nice spin move. And the fall away doesn't go. Miller the rebound. That would have been a nice highlight if the ball had gone on the basket. A miss by Miller in close, and again the Aggies clear the glass. It's been one and done for the Burros offensively. And there's a rebound for Leshek. Long ball cut by Miller. He waits for reinforcements. Leshek on the top. Feeds Duffner. Nice! Duffner's first points, the Burros' first points. And timeout, Hillsboro Central Valley. On the Tim Kazed Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, 4-2 Park River area in front. We'll be right back. This timeout brought to you by Nodak Insurance and Agent Brad Richter. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's agents with answers. Brad Richter in Hillsboro and sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville. Number 11, Trey Johnson, a 6'1 sophomore, checking into the game for Hillsboro Central Valley. To replace Reed. Little backcourt pressure from the Burros. Schramm for Solsing. Back for Schramm. Entry pass through the hands of Schierick, but run down by the Aggies. They keep possession. A nice feed. And Schramm missed the shot in close. Nice feed. Duffner scores and ties the game. Duffner with all 4 points for Hillsboro Central Valley. Schramm into the block for Schierick. Double team there, gets the ball off to Schramm. Schramm with a 3, yes. Schramm with 5 in the quarter. Aggies back to a 7-4 lead. Johnson right of the lane. Duffner right baseline, 15-footer good. Duffner with all 6 points for the Burros, who trail 7-6. Almost a turnover there, and Sherrick working hard to fight his way in and score. Sherrick's with 4, and it's now 9-6. Miller posting up and scoring. Bryce Miller's first points. 9-8 in favor of Park River Fordville-Lankin. Backcourt pressure and a reach-in foul, first foul of the game on Bryce Miller of Hillsboro Central Valley. Foul coming with 1:38 to go in the quarter. 5 fouls in a quarter will result in the penalty of 2 free throws. At the moment, it doesn't look like we're going to get that in the first quarter. Solsing for Schramm on the right wing. Schramm had the ball poked away. Good hustle by Leshik to get the ball. And a short timeout by Hillsboro Central Valley. On the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, 9-8 in favor of Park River area.
North Dakota invites you to experience the love of God. Our Savior supports all youth with academics, athletics, music, art, dance, and drama, and offer meaningful opportunities for people of all ages. Join us for worship at 8:30 or 10:30 each Sunday morning, in person or watch on television, HTC Channel 34, or online, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, or at oslchillsboro.com.
This timeout brought to you by Nodak Insurance Agent Brad Richter. For all your insurance questions, see Trowell County's agents with answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and Sales Associate Nick Preston in Mayville. Great hustle by Tyson Leshik to get that steal before the timeout. Now Leshik posting up on the left side. Nice move and a basket. Burros with their first lead now at 10-9. Under a minute to go in the quarter. Schramm stopped at the block and foul on the Burros. That'll be on Trey Johnson, his first and the second on Hillsboro Central Valley in the quarter. Solsing on the inbound baseline left. Solsing left corner 3, high off the rim and over the backboard. Hillsboro Central Valley ball with 47.5 to go in the quarter. Halfley, 3 on the way, no. And contact on the rebound, and they're going to call that on Trey Johnson. So Johnson with 2 quick fouls, 3 on the Burros in the quarter. So Trey will come out, and number 14, Brody Rogness, a 5'9 senior, checks in for the first time. About less than a second difference in the game clock and the shot clock. Schramm for Tucker Omdahl. Jackson Omdahl. Left corner for Tucker Omdahl. Sherrick in the block, almost had his pocket picked. Aggies move the ball quickly, and a 3 for Schramm. He's got 8. 12-10. Miller drives, doesn't get the roll. And that's the end of the first quarter on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. After 1, Park River Area 12, Hillsboro Central Valley 10. Second quarter coming up on YourLiveEvent.com.
PurpleWave.com saves time and money. We handle all of the details, including pictures, videos, marketing, titles, and payments.
It was almost immediately over the top with the customer service. I've just never ever experienced that before with any other auction service. They're constantly working for me as the seller. And I really like that.
Purple Wave Auction is straight, simple, sold.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
River's Edge Insurance Agency, Halstead, 218-456-2172.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
If you have...
Back in Buxton, Joe Lancello with you. Second quarter about to get underway. Park River Fordville-Lankin with the basketball to start the second quarter and a 12-10 lead. Into the game for the first time for the Aggies, number 4, Jace Rosinski, a 5'10 senior. Jackson Amdahl for Rosinski, now Schramm left corner. Shurik for Solsing. Boy, these Aggies do move the ball quickly. 10 to shoot. Rosinski back for Solsing. 3 to shoot. And if it weren't for the catch by Rosinski, that would have been a shot clock violation. Instead, it's Borough basketball. 25, Rylan Buchholz, a 5'10 senior in the game for the first time for Hillsboro Central Valley. Joining Duffner and Rogness, and now we got a steal by Jackson Amdahl, and he'll lay it up and in. Second turnover on the Burros. 14-10. Aggies equal their biggest lead. Duffner. Buchholz stopped in the block, 18 to shoot. Back to the top for Bryce Miller. Miller driving, scoring. 4 for Bryce Miller. 14-12 and pressure in the backcourt from the Burros. As Tyson Lushuk will check back into the game at the next opportunity. Schramm feeds Rosinski. And Shurik overshot the basket. Here come the Burros. Halfley for Duffner. 16-footer high off the bracket, no good. Rebound off a whole bunch of hands, and it will stay with the Burros with 34 to shoot. First offensive rebound of the game for either team. Alexander Duffner, 51, checks out as Tyson Lushuk, number 4, back into the Borough lineup. Joining Miller and Halfley and Buchholz and Rogness. Left corner 3 from Rogness. Didn't get it. Offensive rebound put up and off by Halfley. Burrows get the offensive board again, and they'll set up again with a fresh shot clock. Miller split a double team, didn't get the roll. Solsing got the rebound. Solsing inside. Jackson Amdahl shot too hard on the rebound for Lushuk. Halfley back for Miller, 3 on the way, yes! Miller with 7. Our third lead change, Hillsboro Central Valley back in front at 15-14. Shurik in difficulty, held ball. And the ball is going to stay with Park River Fordville-Lankin. Brother for brother substitution. Number 2, Tucker Amdahl in. Number 1, Jackson Amdahl out. 22 to shoot. Oh, no, fresh shot clock. Okay. Oh, they even had it backwards on which team got the ball. Got to remember to flip that possession arrow after the first inbound to start a quarter. Miller. The rainbow doesn't go. Nice reach by Lushuk to get the offensive rebound, and he was fouled. And we'll have our first free throws of the game. Tucker Omdahl with the foul for Park River Fordville-Lankin, his first, team's first of the entire game, much less the second quarter. Leshek with the first of 2. And Alexander Duffner, 51, back into the Borough lineup, replacing Bryce Miller. Leshek with 3 points on the night. Second free throw missed. Burrows with their biggest lead, 2 points, 16-14. Almost midway through the second quarter. Very fast-moving game. Tucker Omdahl. Almost a steal. Schramm dumping down low. And Jake Rosinski scores off the glass. Rosinski's first bucket. Tied at 16, our second tie of the night. Duffner posting up against a double team. Rognus will drive and not get the roll. Tucker Omdahl rebounding. Pass. Well, look what I found. Luke Schurig with a basket. 18-16. Fourth lead change. Halfley. Back for Leshek. 15 to shoot, and Tucker Omdahl with a bump of Leshek. 2 fouls on Tucker and 2 on the Aggies in the quarter. 0, Jaron Reed back into the game for Hillsboro Central Valley, replacing Rognus. Jackson Omdahl in, Tucker Omdahl out for the Aggies. Burrows looking to tie or take the lead. Jaron Reed. Halfley left coffin corner. To the lane. No, but a foul. Halfley to shoot 2 with 3:22 to go in the half. Team foul 3 on Park River Fordville-Lankin. It's the first on Jace Rosinski, excuse me. If I said Jake inadvertently, I apologize. Halfley looking for his first point of the night and still looking. Halfley with 1 of 2. That's his first point of the game. 18-17. Burrows within 1 and some backcourt pressure. Schramm past the double team. Nice pass. Now, while a pass for the first time seemed to have gone astray for the Aggies, they got something out of it as Jake Solsing hit a 3, his first points of the game. 21-17 Aggies, their biggest lead has been 4. Leshek a drive and a foul. He'll get 2 free throws. Jake Solson commits the foul. That's his first, the 4th on the Aggies in the quarter. The next foul will mean the penalty, in effect, 2 free throws for Hillsboro Central Valley. This was a shooting foul for Leshek. As number 11, Trey Johnson checks into the Borough lineup to replace Chase Halfley. Johnson has been good about giving the Burrows a spark off the bench. Second free throw missed, double missed, and a rebound for Schramm. Aggies up 4 with the ball. Rosinski left corner. Solting thought about shooting one from Hillsboro. Here's a Jackson Omdahl bucket. He's got 4. 23-17, biggest lead for Park River area. Reed, 3 on the way, short. Reed trying to get his own rebound or at least bump it off one of the Aggies. That didn't work out that way. And they're going to call Jaron for a foul. His first on the Burrows in the quarter. Reed comes out. Brody Rogness, 14, back into the Hillsboro Central Valley lineup. Jackson Amdahl into the front court. Brzezinski, 17 to shoot. Less than 2 minutes to go in the half. Schramm back for Schurig. Nothing but net. Schurig with 9 in the half. 26-17. Biggest lead for the Aggies. Rogness, room to drive, and the floater is good. Brody Rogness' first basket. 26-19. Solsing across midcourt. Solsing able to save it. Brzezinski spiked it off one of the Burrows out of bounds. 23 to shoot, a minute 22 to go in the half. Chase Halfley into the game for the Burrows now as Johnson checks out. Jackson Amdahl inbounding. Baseline right near the corner. Schramm. Jackson Amdahl. Brzezinski. Solsing for Jackson Amdahl, 10 to shoot. Left-hand dribble into the lane. Solsing, left corner three is good. 5 threes in the half for the Aggies. Solsing with 2 of them and 6 points overall, and now it's a 10-point lead for Hillsboro, for Park River, Fordville area. Leshuk dumping down low, overshot the basket. Offensive rebound, Duffner, and a score. Duffner with 8. 29-21. And a held ball. The ball will stay with the Aggies. Solsing to throw it in at midcourt with 29 to shoot. Jackson Amdahl guarded by Leshuk. Brzezinski. Schramm. Brzezinski, 15 to shoot. And thrown away. 4th turnover on Park River, Fordville-Lankin. Burrows' ball with 17.3 to go in the half, and Park River with a little backcourt pressure. Halfley for Miller. Miller around to Duffner's screen. Rogness, 3 on the way. No. And 2 free throws coming for Tyson Leshuk. Good hustle for the offensive rebound. Foul is on Brzezinski, his second, 5th team foul. So 2 free throws for Tyson Leshuk, who's 1 of 4 at the line. A lot of the Burrow free throws from that end have been short. Maybe not used to the background. Double miss again. And that's the end of the first half. On the Tin Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Park River area pulling ahead in the second quarter. And they lead it by a score of 29-21. We'll sum up the first half after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Mental health of yourself or a loved one. Trail District Health Unit's Credible Mind platform offers convenient and confidential resources to help inform you about mental well-being. Credible Mind offers 21 different assessments to guide you in your mental health journey, from sleep quality and burnout to anxiety and depression. To get started today and learn about your mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual health, visit traildistricthealthunit.crediblemmind.com.
West Main Pizza is serving you from Ada in the Rail District location in Dilworth. The tradition of West Main Pizza continues. Pizza, calzones, wings, subs, salads, and more. Lunch, dinner, family meals, and business meeting orders. When you're in town or driving through, visit West Main Pizza. For daily specials, visit West Main Pizza Ada and Rail District Dilworth Facebook pages. Order by phone or westmainpizza.net. Both locations open daily at 11 a.m., serving the delicious West Main Pizza menu items you enjoy. West Main Pizza, Ada and the Rail District Dilworth.
Right Implement in Hillsboro. 701-636-5692 for shop and field service, farm equipment sales, repair on all equipment in the field, on the farm, and in the shop with Right Implement in Hillsboro. 701-636-5692. Check out Right Implement for farm equipment, repair and service of equipment and all trucks on Caledonia Avenue in Hillsboro. Right Implement, 701-636-5692.
Here's a message from Tim Cassette, Golden Harvest Seed Sales in the Hillsboro area. When it comes to your operations needs, they want to hear from you, which is why they're committed to listening first. From farmer-focused R&D teams to their Gold Series soybeans and game-changing corn products to the insights shared through the Illuminate digital platform, everything offered is an answer to what they learned from you. For Golden Harvest corn and soybean seed, visit with Tim Cassette Seed Sales Hillsboro, 701-430-0877.
Get ready to make a true impact on the farm. Introducing the HDSR series of staggered rippers from Degelman Industries. At the heart of the machine is the HDSR's staggered two-row setup, which allows for better trash flow and lower draft than an inline ripper. Featuring a shorter implement contour length, easier transport, and better compaction shattering ability than the competitors. The HDSR series from Degelman Industries is engineered tough. Visit our website for more information.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. Three, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Welcome back to Central Valley School in Buxton. Joe Lancello with you. We're at halftime, and the Park River Fordville-Lankin Aggies are leading the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros 29-21 at halftime. Been a pretty good first half. We've had four lead changes. We were tied twice at 4 and 16. Hillsboro Central Valley's biggest lead was 16-14. Park River Fordville-Lankin has come back, and with 3 threes down the stretch, have stretched their lead to their biggest being 29-19. It's now 29-21. Leading the way for Park River Fordville-Lankin was Luke Schierick with a 3 and 3 twos for 9. Brennan Schramm, 2 threes and a 2 for 8. Jake Solson, 2 threes for 6. Jackson Omdahl, 2 baskets for 4. Jace Rosinski, a basket for 2. Tucker Omdahl played, has not scored. Park River Fordville-Lankin, no free throws in the first half. They've turned the ball over 4 times, and they have 12 rebounds. No offensive rebounds. Park River area 12 points in the first quarter and 17 in the second for their total of 29. And I should mention our halftime show brought to you by Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro. Home, auto, business, life, and farm insurance. Visit the agency in downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777. For Hillsboro Central Valley, Alexander Duffner with 4 baskets for 8. Bryce Miller, a 3 and 2 twos for 7. Tyson Leshek, a basket, 1 for 6 at the line for 3. Chase Hafley, 1 of 2 at the line for 1. Brody Rognes, a basket for 2. Jaron Reed and Rylan Buchholz have played, and Trey Johnson have played and have not scored. Burrows, 1 of 8 at the foul line. No, excuse me. That would be 2 of 8 for 25%. Just 2 turnovers against the Burros in the first half, and Hillsboro Central Valley unofficially 16 rebounds 6 on the offensive side. The Burros with 10 points in the first quarter, 11 in the second for their total of 21. As far as fouls go for Park River area, Tucker Omdahl and Jace Rosinski with 2 fouls apiece. For Hillsboro Central Valley, Trey Johnson has 2 fouls and no one else more than 1. Park River Fordville-Lankin very good at moving the basketball. Very quick, very sharp passes. And they got hot late from three-point range with Solsing hitting a couple of threes and Sherrick another. That stretched their lead to a 10-point lead near the end of the half. In the games earlier today, Park River Fordville-Lankin won the JV game 55-49. Hillsboro Central Valley won the C-Squad game 71-20. That's our halftime, brought to you by Ryan Opdahl, Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro. Home, auto, business, life, and farm insurance. Visit the agency in downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777. Park River area with an 8-point lead. At halftime, we'll have the start of the third quarter after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
Of fresh dairy products and more to your home door. I've had Hillsboro Dairy delivering cold, fresh dairy products and other items to my door for years. 3 main reasons why. It's the convenience, the products are fresh, and the delivery service from the Udder Guy. Nobody does it like the Udder Guy. Every week, we get the CT. Please call him at 701-436-5877. Delivery right to your door from Hillsboro Dairy.
At Dakota Heritage Bank, we know your schedules can get hectic, and you don't always have time to get to the bank during regular banking hours. We make it easy for you with mobile banking, online banking, and bill pay services that we offer for free. This is Michelle with Dakota Heritage Bank, inviting you to do your banking with us anytime, anywhere. Just go to dhb.bank or download the mobile app for convenient on-the-go banking, serving you with locations across North Dakota and northwestern Minnesota. Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
What's going on today? I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
From the Ryan Opdahl Farmers Union Insurance of Hillsboro broadcast booth, I'm Joe Lancello. Ryan Opdahl Farmers Union Insurance for home, auto, business, life, and farm insurance. Visit the agency in downtown Hillsboro or call 701-436-5777. Hillsboro Central Valley ball to start the third quarter. They go from right to left in the home white with royal blue and black. Bryce Miller with room to drive, and the shot blocked. Schramm for Solsing left corner. On top for Tucker Omdahl, and the pass tipped out of bounds by one of the Burros. Tyson Lushik may have been trying to fake out the officials there. Alexander Duffner had a chuckle briefly. Aggies with Jackson Omdahl, Tucker Omdahl. Here Solsing with a 3. That's no good. Schramm and Schurig rounding out the 5 for the Aggies. Hillsboro Central Valley, their original starting 5, and there's a 3 from Tyson Leshek. Just the second 3 of the game for the Burros, and they cut the gap to 5. Reed, Halfley, Leshek, Bryce Miller, and Duffner, the 5 on the floor for Hillsboro Central Valley. Skip pass broken up. And Leshek again, not afraid to get on the floor and try to get a turnover. Burrows will inbound it with 32 to shoot and 7:03 to go in the third. Duffner from the left block, double team. Duffner got the offensive rebound, and the ball comes loose, and Tucker Omdahl has it. Third turnover against the Burros. Jackson Omdahl around a screen. And turnover 6 on Park River, Fordville-Lankin. Bryce Miller, high right. Reed had the 3, drives to the block, dumps across the lane for Duffner, who is fouled and will shoot 2. First foul on the Aggies in the third quarter. It's on Jake Solsing, his second. And timeout for the Aggies, a short timeout on the Tim Kazet Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. 29-24 in favor of Park River area. This timeout brought to you by Nodak Insurance Agent Brad Richter. For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's Agents with Answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and Sales Associate Nick Preston in Mayville. Burros have 3 timeouts remaining. Park River Fordville-Lankin has 4 left. Alexander Duffner yet to go to the line today. Trying to cut into a 5-point deficit. For a second there, I thought we were in a public library. Second free throw in and out. Offensive rebound for Leshek. Burros keep possession. Nice combination between Miller and Duffner. And the gap is now 2. 2 minutes into the third quarter. Jackson Omdahl, Tucker Omdahl. They are brothers. Ball poked away by Miller and a takeaway. And Miller, throwing into triple coverage, threw it away. Schramm for Schurig. Missed the bunny. Rebound Duffner. Leshek finding Duffner for a bucket. Duffner with 11. We're tied at 29. Third time we've been tied. And timeout Aggies on the Tim Kazet Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. 29 all on YourLiveEvent.com.
Doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's Agents with Answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and sales associate Nick Preston in Mayville. Burrows off to an 8-0 start in the third quarter. And full court pressure from the Burrows. Brennan Schramm into the front court for Tucker Ramdahl. Luke Shurik on the right wing. Pass in lane for Jackson Ramdahl. Shot was blocked. That was Heffley, I think, who blocked that. Burrows a chance to take the go ahead. Somehow the ball was scrambled out, and a takeaway for the Aggies and a foul. Foul is on Bryce Miller of Hillsboro Central Valley. His second foul in the first on the Burrows in the third quarter. Number 0, Eli Beneda, a 6-foot sophomore, checks into the game for the first time for the Aggies, along with number 4, Jace Rosinski. Tucker Ramdahl with the ball, guarded by Leshuk. Shurik for Tucker Ramdahl. 3 on the way, good. Tucker Ramdahl's first points. Aggies back to a 3-point lead. Miller in front of his coach, Elate Rotfold, driving, scoring. Miller with 11. (32-31) Aggies. Almost midway through the third quarter. Tucker Ramdahl. Solsing down low for Shurik. Solsing 3 on the way off the bracket, no good, and Reed runs down the rebound. Leshuk spinning into the lane, and a foul. And Tyson Lessig to shoot 2. This foul on Jake Solsing, that's his third now, and the second on the Aggies in the quarter. Solsing, the first player in the game to reach 3 fouls. Leshuk getting the roll here. 11, Trey Johnson into the game for the Burrows to replace Reed. Jackson Ramdahl back in for Park River area, replacing Solsing, and I think that's his first break of the night. Second free throw in and out. Tied at 32, our fourth tie. Jackson Ramdahl for Beneda. Back for Jackson Ramdahl into the lane. Shurik driving, traveling. 8th turnover on the Aggies. Trey Johnson into the front court, driving and scoring. Burrows in front, 34-32. Third time they've been ahead. Just over 3 minutes ago in the third quarter. Rosinski. Beneda right corner, swing it back out for Tucker Ramdahl. Tucker spinning. And they call a foul on Tyson Leshuk. That'll be his first for using a forearm. His first foul, second on the Burrows in the quarter. Schramm, number 3, back into the game for the Aggies. Tucker Ramdahl. Benedett's 3, no, and a rebound for Johnson. Heffley driving, no, getting his own rebound, but hitting the deck and call for a travel. 6th turnover on Hillsboro Central Valley with 2:29 to go in the third. We got a pretty good game here. Jackson Omdahl guarded by Miller. Ball poked away and goes out of bounds. Again, good hustle by Leshek to try to get a turnover. Aggies ball with 22 to shoot and 2:16 to go in the third. Don't forget, our energy player of the game will get a t-shirt from the folks at Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Schramm, back for Shurik. Jackson Omdahl. Tucker Omdahl with a three, yes. That's the second he's hit from that spot in this quarter. Lead change number 6. Aggies up 35-34 with under 2 to go in the third. Duffner, left wing. Leshek looking the post-up double team, gives for Duffner. Leshek again, now Miller. Duffner on the block. Half hook good. 13 for Duffner. 36-35, Burrows in front with them. Less than a minute and a half to go in the third. Schramm to the lane. Tucker Omdahl, cross court for Schramm. And an offensive foul on the Aggies. Third team foul on Park River area. It's on Tucker Omdahl. That'll be his third. Third foul of the quarter against the Aggies. Miller had the ball poked away, and Tucker Omdahl a takeaway. Schramm lost the ball. Aggies keep it. 3 on the way. That one was well short. Look out. Laid up and in by Miller. He's got 13. 38-35. Biggest lead for the Burros. Three-second difference, game clock and shot clock. Shurik drives. And Beneda missed the money. Final seconds of the third. Duffner will try a three. No. Rebound Shurik, and that's the end of the third quarter. On the Tim Kazed seat sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Hillsboro Central Valley holding Park River area to just 6 points in the third quarter. And the Burros in front 38-35 after 3 on YourLiveEvent.com.
People often ask me, why are Hillsboro Central Valley athletes so successful? Have you seen our fitness center? The weightlifting doesn't stop with our athletics. At Hillsboro Public School, we strive to do difficult things all the time. We help struggling readers read. Our MTSS process makes sure all students are improving. Hillsboro students are challenged to do difficult tasks each day. Please come and check out our school. And if you need a place to exercise, check out our fitness center.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
From Buxton, Joe Lancello with you. Fourth quarter about to get underway. Hillsboro Central Valley with a 3-point lead over Park River area. It's the Aggies who will have the basketball to start the quarter. Tucker Omdahl, Jackson Omdahl, Jace Rosinski, Luke Shurik, and Jake Solsing, the 5 on the floor for the black, white, and gold-clad Aggies of Park River Fordville-Lankin. Shurik left coffin corner. Out Tucker Amdahl. Off the bracket, no good. And a rebound for Halfley. Halfley, Miller, Johnson, Duffner, and Lushik, the five on the floor for Hillsboro Central Valley. Duffner finds the cutting Johnson. Down low, and Halfley didn't get the roll. 3-point lead for the Burros, biggest they've had. Park River Fordville-Lankin was up by 10 late second quarter. Baseline jumper by Shurik doesn't go, and a Johnson rebound. Johnson floater from the lane, no. And a rebound for Shurik. One minute played in the fourth quarter. Jackson Amdahl pulls up, no. Rebound tipped. One of the Burros out of bounds, either Duffner or Halfley. And that unofficially is the first offensive rebound for Park River area tonight. Inbound for Shurik, who doesn't get the roll, and the rebound for Halfley. Miller. No good. Duffner fighting Shurik for the rebound. The ball will stay with the Burros on the arrow. 34 to shoot and 6:40 to go in regulation. Johnson on the inbound baseline left. Duffner for Leshuk. Halfley, Miller, three on the way. No, a little long. Rebound tipped to Shurik. Jake Solsing for Jackson Amdahl. Tucker Amdahl left corner, hooks a pass in for Shurik. Ball poked away by Leshuk again. Ball scrambled and last touch by the Aggies. Turnover 10 against Park River area. And Trey Johnson asking for a towel. I thought somebody slid down there and Miller at the free throw line. Ball poked away by Tucker Amdahl. Eighth turnover on the Burros with under 6 to play in regulation. Reach and foul on Bryce Miller. That will be his third. First on the Burros in the fourth quarter. Miller with 3 fouls. Johnson 2 for Hillsboro Central Valley. Shurik checks out, replaced by 3, Brennan Schramm. And a steal by Miller. And a layup by Miller. 40 to 35. 15 for Bryce Miller. Jackson Amdahl with the miss. Burros clear the glass. Leshuk. No. Duffner, yes. Duffner with 15. Timeout. Park River Fordville-Lankin. On the Tim Kazet Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Hillsboro Central Valley now up by 7, 42-35 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Red River Valley winters are demanding. The expert heating and plumbing technicians at Bears Home Solutions will keep your home warm, dry, and comfortable all winter long. When winter's chill is in the air,
you need a bear in there.
Check out bearshomesolutions.com.
For all your insurance questions, see Trowell County's Agents with Answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and Sales Associate Nick Preston in Mayville. Each team with 3 timeouts remaining. Since halftime, Hillsboro Central Valley has outscored Park River area 21-6. 21 points, the total that Hillsboro Central Valley had in the first 2 quarters of this game. Tucker Amdahl almost lost the ball. Jackson Amdahl, his brother, has it. Solsing from the left corner for Tucker Amdahl. Jackson Amdahl looking to post up. Dumping it down low. Schramm couldn't hit the reverse. Under 5 to play in regulation. Burroughs with their biggest lead, 42-35. Miller just holding it. Johnson for Leshuk. Looking to back in. And fouled on the shot. Leshuk to shoot 2 with 4:35 to play. Jackson Amdahl with the foul. That is his first and the first on the Aggies in the fourth quarter. Leshuk 2 of 8 at the line. He's got 7 points. Leshuk's free throw shooting may not be the best tonight, but he has been great with hustle to force some turnovers. The lead is now 8. 43-35. Schramm finding space and scoring. 10 for Brennan Schramm. 43-37, 2-possession game, 4:15 to go in regulation. Leshuk at the hash mark far side. Duffner outside the arc for Trey Johnson. Johnson, nice move in the lane, shot short, got his own rebound. And the Burros will set it up again with under 4 to go in regulation. Duffner, yes. Duffner with 17, and that was a good bunny. 45-37. And a whistle and a foul. Foul on Trey Johnson, that's his third. Second on the Burros in the quarter. Miller and Johnson, 3 fouls apiece for Hillsboro Central Valley. Rosinski checked out, Solsing back in. Schramm faking and faking and faking and missing. And a rebound for Miller. Under 3.5 to play in regulation. Burroughs up 8 with the ball. Halfley playing some Clint Black basketball, killing time. Duffner high post. Johnson, 11 to shoot. Johnson for Leshuk. Jumper from the right wing, no. And the rebound. Halfley hustling. Eli Bennett hustling for Park River Fordville-Lankin. But it's Aggie basketball with under 3 to play. Jackson Amdahl. Tucker Amdahl. Tucker Amdahl again with 14 to shoot. Driving, lost the ball, but got fouled. I think it was before a shot. Third foul on the Burros in the quarter. It's on Tyson Leshuk, his second. And that'll get 14 Brody Rogness off the Hillsboro Central Valley bench, and Johnson will check out. 3-possession game as the Aggies inbound baseline left. Jackson Amdahl gets the bounce. He's got 6. 45-39 with 2.5 to play. Now a 2-possession game. Miller for Rogness. And a foul on Schramm, I believe it is. his first foul. That's the second on the Aggies in the quarter. Burrows with a fresh shot clock and 2:11 to play. And a 6-point lead. Rogness. Halfley. Leshek and now Bryce Miller. Miller at the free throw line. No, off the bracket. And a rebound for Beneda. Schramm in the front court. Spinning. Missing from in close. And the ball's going to stay with the Aggies. And timeout on the floor with 1:33 to go in the fourth quarter on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard. Hillsboro Central Valley up by 6 on YourLiveEvent.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's Agents with Answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and Sales Associate Nick Preston in Mayville. As far as individual fouls go, for Hillsboro Central Valley, Miller has 3, Johnson has 3. For Park River Fordville-Lankin, Tucker Omdahl has 3, and Solsing has 3. Solsing on the floor along with Rosinski, Jackson Omdahl, Tucker Omdahl. Eli Beneda and Brennan Schramm. Jackson Omdahl the inbound baseline right. Beneda. Tucker Omdahl with a 3. Doesn't go. Rebound Miller, and he got fouled right away. Foul 3 against the Aggies. And the 4th on Jake Solsing. Each team with 3 fouls in the fourth quarter. Penalty not in effect just yet. Again, a 2-possession game, but time running out for Park River area. Rogness for Leshek and Chase Halfley. And a reach-in foul. That's the 4th on the Aggies in the quarter and the 1st on Eli Beneda. So the penalty will be in effect in the next foul. 2 free throws for Hillsboro Central Valley. As we near the final minute of regulation. Timeout on the floor. On the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Hillsboro Central Valley leading Park River area 45-39. We'll be right back.
North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota, with receiving stations in Garsky, Grafton, Larimore, Sharon, Devils Lake, Lankin, and East Grand Forks. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or call 701-847-2622.
For all your insurance questions, see Trail County's Agents with Answers. Agent Brad Richter in Hillsboro and Sales Associate Nick Preston in Mayville. I believe the Burros have 1 timeout left in Park River area 2. Again, the next foul that Park River area commit will put Hillsboro Central Valley at the line for 2 free throws. Leshek on the throw and in front of his own bench. 28 to shoot. And Hafley called for an over and back. 9th turnover on Hillsboro Central Valley. Trey Johnson, number 11, comes in, and Brody Rognes, 14, comes out for Hillsboro Central Valley. Tucker Amdahl on the throw in front of his own bench. Schramm back for Tucker Amdahl. Solsing with a 3 off target, and a rebound, Bryce Miller. Ahead for Leshek on the front court, and Duffner will score a bunny. And that may seal it. 8-point lead with 36 seconds to play. Tucker Amdahl with a 3, no. Rebound tipped. And it's Leshek again who gets it. And Trey Johnson fouled with 25.8 to play. And this is 2 free throws, the penalty in effect. Jace Rosinski with the foul, his 3rd. Duffner out, 25. Ryland Buchholz back into the game for Hillsboro Central Valley. Trey Johnson with the first of 2. He's got 3 points. The 6'1 sophomore. Although you wonder with the hair if that might add an inch or 2. Johnson with both free throws. The lead is 10, biggest the Burros have had. Tucker Amdahl. Jackson Amdahl from downtown, no. Schramm runs after the rebound. And a pass picked off by Buchholz. And this one belongs to Hillsboro Central Valley. The Burros trailed by 8 at halftime and end up winning by 10. Hillsboro Central Valley holding Park River area to just 10 second half points. And the final score on the Tim Gazette Seed Sales Golden Harvest scoreboard, Hillsboro Central Valley 49 and Park River area 39. We'll come back with our post-game awards and more after these messages on YourLiveEvent.com.
Best way to learn from the activity you are involved in. Whether you are winning or losing the game, you can walk away with a positive experience if you show your integrity and respect and learn from the other team. Hi, my name is Addison, and I'm a student in the Central Valley School District. I've learned so much from competing in basketball, and a lot of what I've learned is by observing the other teams and taking positive influence from some of their greats in sportsmanship. I hope to continue to display this at the Central Valley School to also be an example. This message is from the Central.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsboro for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Hi, I'm Carson. I'm an engineer with Marvin in Grafton. I think my favorite part about living in this area of North Dakota is the small communities, and there's never really a huge line anywhere. There's Frostfire, a ski resort nearby. There's a dog park for those who want to get out with their furry pals. There's bike trails, there's nature trails, there's the golf course, there's darts. There's just tons of things to do around here. If you like small towns, this is definitely the place to be. Come join me at Marvin in Grafton.
At Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks, they make sure your vehicle gets the best standard of care to get it back on the road as quickly as possible. Lonnie and his team are some of the most highly trained in the industry. With state-of-the-art technology and superior products, your vehicle will leave in great condition. With their drive-in claims area, the process is smooth and easy. Let Abra Auto Body and Glass in Grand Forks provide you and your vehicle with premium care and attention. Open 8 to 5:30 Monday through Friday. Abra Auto Body and Glass of Grand Forks.
If you're thinking about updating your bathroom or kitchen, don't wait until the last minute. Planning is key. At Ada Building Center LLC on Highway 200 East Edge in Ada, you can check out the brand new displays with the latest in cabinets, countertops, and floor coverings. The Ada Building Center LLC team will guide you through designs and help you secure trusted contractors for the job. Stop today and start planning your remodel. 218-784-3661 or visit adabuildingcenter.com. Ada Building Center, your project starts here.
What's going on today?
I've got a planter in the shop, and I had the guys from Agassi Precision Ag come over and do an inspection.
You upgrading systems, or are you working on maintenance?
Both, actually. We walked some fields last summer and found areas where we can improve. So we are installing Delta Force and some new opening discs.
Yeah, I bet we're in the same boat. I should give them a call.
Yep, they will come out and look over the planter with you and put a plan together. They are the guys I go to for answers.
Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Give us a call at 701-636-2119 or planterdoc.com.
Back at Central Valley, Joe Lancello with you as the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros come from behind to beat Park River area 49-39 in boys high school basketball tonight. First half saw 2 ties, 4 lead changes. Park River area led 12-10 at the quarter. Then the Aggies with 3 threes late in the second quarter would take a 10-point lead at 29-19. That would be their biggest. The halftime score was 29-21. Into the third quarter, and Hillsboro Central Valley just put the clamps on Park River area, outscoring the Aggies 17-6 in the third frame to take a 38-35 lead after 3. And then into the fourth, the Borough defense again doing its job, holding Park River area to just 4 points in the fourth quarter, while the Burros stretched their lead to what it was at the end, their biggest, 49-39. Hillsboro Central Valley now 8-8 overall. Park River area now 9-8 overall. We'll be hearing from Coach Elliot Rotfold in just a bit, and we also want to talk to our player of the game, and we can do that after these messages on YourLiveEvent.com.
Farming today doesn't always feel the same way it used to. Then again, some of it feels all the same. Maybe it isn't so much the jobs that changed, but how they get done. Now that's a different story. Everything got bigger and smaller at the same time. Insurance, accounting, and taxes can get complicated, so you need someone who's looking to keep every dollar possible in your pocket. Ag Country.
People often ask me, why are Hillsboro Central Valley athletes so successful? Have you seen our fitness center? The weightlifting doesn't stop with our athletics. At Hillsboro Public School, we strive to do difficult things all the time. We help struggling readers read. Our MTSS process makes sure all students are improving. Hillsboro students are challenged to do difficult tasks each day. Please come and check out our school. And if you need a place to exercise, check out our fitness center.
Treat yourself to a great career at American Crystal Sugar Company. Team up with quality people making quality products. Full-time and year-round in a stable business. With great pay and benefits including time off available from day one. American Crystal Sugar Company invests in you to promote your continued growth and career advancement. Grow your career, doing your best work within the world's best beet sugar company. Apply online today at AmericanCrystalCareers.com.
Red River Valley winters are demanding. The expert heating and plumbing technicians at Bears Home Solutions will keep your home warm, dry, and comfortable all winter long. When winter's chill is in the air,
You need a bear in there.
check out bearshomesolutions.com.
And welcome back to our post-game show. Joe Lancello along with Tyson Lushik of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Winners tonight by 10 over Park River area. Was there anything said in the locker room at halftime? I mean, holding them to 10 points in the second half. Wow.
Yeah, I thought we came out and we couldn't make a shot to start. We missed so many bunnies, and I guess we couldn't be mad because we were getting the looks we wanted, and they just weren't going in. So it was just we were just lacking energy. Coach came in and gave us an earful about our energy that was so bad, and then we came out with that intensity. That first 3 minutes was huge for us. We got back to tying the game, and then we just took it and rode from there.
I got to ask you if you've got any floor burns or anything like that, because I'm thinking about 3 plays where you just really gave yourself up to try to get a turnover.
I think the sweat makes it like a slip and slide out there, so I don't think I had too many scratch marks.
Okay, but that was, I think, the kind of thing he was wanting as far as defense goes.
Yeah, exactly. That's all. He wanted energy. We were just lacking it in the first half, and once we started getting steals and getting buckets, the energy kept building and building. We played more intense, and there was just more hustle plays like that.
You might have noticed that you were getting closer and then getting ahead, but did you realize how few points they were getting?
I did not at all. I think Amdahl hit a couple threes on me early, and I was like, oh boy, I didn't know we held him to 10. Coach Ruppel was pretty fired up about that. He said it gave him the chills. So,
yeah, Tucker Amdahl had the 2 threes in the third quarter, and then 2 baskets in the fourth. And the weird thing is, they did not shoot a free throw all night.
Oh, really? Yeah, I know. I thought they let us play tonight. I thought we did a good job of just playing clean defense too. They let us body guys up as long as we kept our arms off them. So we did a good job of that.
So a nice win for you guys tonight, and then you get a chance at Ada Borup West tomorrow night at home.
Yeah, hopefully we can carry this energy over. Ada's another good team that we're gonna have to show up against. We can't have a slow first half like we did tonight. We got to bring the energy from the start. Okay, Tyson Lushik is you mentioned energy, our energy player of the game. Brought to you by Enbridge. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge.com for career opportunities. We'll have a T-shirt for you from the folks at Enbridge. Congratulations on the win tonight. Thank you.
Tyson Lushik of Hillsboro Central Valley. We'll be back with our post-game show after these words on YourLiveEvent.com.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota has adapted to the growing needs of the edible bean industry since 1982. Production of edible beans helps many growers in the Red River Valley make their operation more profitable. These growers are also producing a nutritious, high-protein food source helping feed a hungry world. Central Valley Bean Cooperative in Buxton, North Dakota with receiving stations in Garsky, Grafton, Larimore, Sharon, Devils Lake, Lankin, and East Grand Forks. Learn more at centralvalleybean.com or call 701-847-2622.
Being a good sport is the best way to learn from the activity you are involved in. Whether you are winning or losing the game, you can walk away with a positive experience if you show your integrity and respect and learn from the other team. Hi, my name is Addison and I'm a student in the Central Valley School District. I've learned so much from competing in basketball, and a lot of what I've learned is by observing the other teams and taking positive influence from some of their greats in sportsmanship. I hope to continue to display this at the Central Valley School to also be an example. This message is from the Central.
And welcome back to Central Valley. Joe Lancello joined by Elliot Rotvold, the coach of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros. Winners by 10 points in a game where you trailed at 8. They had hit a bunch of threes toward the end of the second quarter to take a 10-point lead, but then you just really held them to nothing in the second half. What did your team do differently?
Oh, we didn't do a whole lot differently. We didn't help off. They were trying to get 2 feet in the lane and then draw us and kick it out to those guys, and we talked about that at halftime. But really, what our main message was just we had to bring some energy in that second half. I mean, I thought the guys played hard the first half, but it was just kind of dead. It's kind of that dead kind of a practice feeling where you're practicing hard and you're going after it, but nothing, no sense of urgency. And we just talked about bringing the energy, and that's what you need this time of year. And I thought they brought it. Like I told them, I said, hey, I was standing over there and after the game and looked up there and saw 39. I'm like, I almost got chills. It's like that's the kind of defensive effort we can have as a team. I mean, and showing it tonight in that second half. And all it really was, like I said, just bringing that energy, being a little more excited, getting to those spots a little quicker, getting hands on balls. We deflected a lot more balls that second half and turned them into some easy baskets on the other end. And then, I thought offensively we, missed a bunch of easy ones early, and that kind of set that tone for that lack of energy. I thought, it was nothing that we were doing poorly. We just missed a bunch of easy ones, and then kept on going inside there to those guys. And, Bryce and Tyson can go in there and bang with anybody, Duff too. So we'll take our chances in there. And then I thought we rebounded the ball well. We've struggled a couple times with rebounding, and, we talk about that quite a bit. You got to defend and finish it with the rebound. I thought we did okay on that end.
And looking here, I've got Park River area for 3 offensive rebounds, and I think they were all late in the game. And you also held them to 10 second-half points. Did you realize it was that low a point total for them?
Well, I didn't until right after the game. Kind of looked up and thought, oh, they had 29 and a half, and then I knew it was 10. So, but yeah, and we talked about that at halftime. We said, hey, these first 3 minutes of that second half, we have to come out with that energy, and we did. And they had to burn a couple timeouts, and I think we got 2 or 4 buckets and 2-3 buckets and cut it to 1 or 2 there in that first 3 minutes, and then we just kind of slowly chipped away and finally got a lead there at the end of the third. And then I thought the fourth we played excellent defense, and then like I said, we turned some of their turnovers into some easy baskets on the other end, and that's significant. But I give them a lot of credit. I mean, they got a good basketball team. They play physical. They got some good shooters. If they're shooting the ball the way they did the first half, they'll be a tough team in that Class B district of theirs in their region.
And they moved the ball so well so quickly in the first half.
Yeah, they did, and they got 5 guys out there that can handle the ball, and really, all 5 of them can handle it, all 5 of them can shoot it. So that makes for tough matchups for a team, So you can't just focus on 1 or 2 guys, and we really didn't have one guy that we said we got to focus on. We just talked about, hey, we just got to keep these guys in front of us. We can't help off of them, and we just got to play good, solid, guard your yard defense. Pressure and contain the guy in front of you, because we still like to play that pressure defense, and if you can do that, we'll be in pretty good shape. So no, I thought that's what it was all about, just that energy. And this time of year, you got 5 games left after tonight, 6 with this one. We just said, hey, this. I told them that a couple days ago in practice. This time of year, it's about having that energy, and if you can't bring it this time of year, there's not much you can do. But it was just kind of dead in here, and I was glad the guys brought that the second half.
And now you go home to face Ada Boroblest in Hillsboro tomorrow night.
Yeah, we can bounce right back tomorrow. Got another one. That's kind of, again, it's one of those challenges that you got to face. You're going to have to do that in the tournaments. Play back to back. So it's a nice thing to have this time of year. Ada Boroblest's got a nice team. I know I think they've played 3 or 4 games this week too, and we got 3 games. So you have a couple teams that are tired. So it'll come down to the team that can come out and play with that energy. It's going to come down to that as well. And they got a good squad too. So, we're going to have to hopefully that defense travels back to the HEC, and I think it will, and that's what I told them. Defense this time of year defense and rebounding and this time of year is what you need, because, when you get into tournament time, you get close to that tournament time, those transition baskets become less and less because teams are playing better defense and you're playing the better teams. So that's what we got to do.
And this kind of counts as defense, too, for your team. Park River area did not shoot a single free throw tonight.
Yeah, I saw that, too. And we didn't shoot them great. I mean, I think we're shooting 65% on the year. I mean, both Tyson and Chase Tyson missed 4 that first half, and he was shooting over 70% coming in, right at 70. So, but that's just part of the game. You just got to get that confidence and put them in. But yeah, that was pretty good on our part to be able to play good, solid defense and not foul. That's a big part of it too. And we at times we can foul a little bit more than we'd like to, but it was good to see the guys do that.
All right, Elliot Rothfeld, coach of the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros, winners tonight, and best of luck tomorrow night against Ada Borpois.
All right, thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
And we'll have more of we'll go down through the scoring and more as our post-game show continues on YourLiveEvent.com.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions today and beyond with the Drain Tile Project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
The City of Hillsboro encourages customers to use electricity wisely through its Bright Energy Solutions rebate program. These rebates help customers save energy and money, improve their comfort, and protect the environment. You can get rebates on Energy Star appliances and lighting, as well as high-efficiency heat pumps and air conditioners. They even have rebates for home electric vehicle chargers. Business customers can receive rebates too. Call the City of Hillsboro for more information or visit brightenergysolutions.com.
Back at Central Valley, Joe Lancello with you as the Hillsboro Central Valley Burros defeating the Park River area Aggies by a score of 49-39. Running down the scoring for Park River area. Just one player in double figures, Brennan Schramm with 2 threes and 2 twos for 10 points. And a balanced scoring attack for the Aggies too. Luke Shyrick with a 3 and 3 twos for 9. Jake Solsing, 2 threes for 6. Jackson Amdahl, 3 twos for 6. Tucker Amdahl, 2 threes for 6. Jace Rosinski with a basket for 2. Eli Bennett played and did not score. Park River area 0 for 0 at the free throw line, and that does not happen often. 11 turnovers against the Aggies, and Park River area with unofficially 22 rebounds. Just 3 on the offensive side, and those all came in the fourth quarter. Park River area 12 points in the first quarter, 17 in the second, 6 in the third, 4 in the fourth for their total of 39. For Hillsboro Central Valley, Alexander Duffner led the way, the senior center with 9 baskets, 1 of 2 at the line for 19. Bryce Miller a 3 and 6 twos for 15. Tyson Lushik a 3, a 2, and 3 of 10 at the foul line for 8 points. Trey Johnson a basket, 2 of 2 at the line for 4. Brody Rognes a basket for 2. Chase Hafley 1 of 2 at the line for 1. Jaron Reed and Rylan Buchholz played and did not score. Burrows 7 of 16 at the free throw line tonight. 9 turnovers against the Burros, and unofficially the Burros 34 rebounds, 11 offensive boards. So the Burros out-rebounding Park River Fordville area 34-22. Hillsboro Central Valley 10 points in the first quarter, 11 in the second, 17 in the third, 11 in the fourth for their total of 49. Hillsboro Central Valley is now won 7 of 9, and they're 8-8 on the season. Park River Fordville-Lankin 9-8 on the season now. And time now for our post-game awards. We've had our player of the game brought to you by Enbridge, and that was Tyson Lushik. He appreciates his T-shirt from the folks at Enbridge. And our precision play of the game brought to you by Agassi Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Agassi Precision Ag in Hillsboro. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com, planterdoc.com. Precision play, I'm going to go with Bryce Miller, who had a couple of steals for baskets late third quarter and early fourth quarter. That gave both of those baskets giving the Aggies a 5-point lead early in the fourth quarter, and they would not be caught after that. So that's our precision play of the game, brought to you by Agassi Precision Egg of Hillsboro. Call 701-636-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. Our precision play of the game brought to you by Agassi Precision Egg. Whoops. Let me try that again. Our connection of the game brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company. Discover local reliability you can trust. Halstead Telephone. It's how to connect. HalsteadTel.com. And I'll go with Alexander Duffner, the senior who had 3 baskets, connecting on those in the fourth quarter. Big baskets as the Burros able to stretch their lead and come away from it with a 10-point win after being down by 8 at halftime. Our connection to the game brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company, proudly providing internet, phone, and cable TV service to the rural areas and local communities throughout the Red River Valley. In the JV game, Park River Fordville-Lankin won that 55-49 over Hillsboro Central Valley, and it was Hillsboro Central Valley winning the C-Squad game 71-20. And that is going to do it for us tonight here from Central Valley. Thanks very much to Wesley Adams on camera this evening. Thanks to our sponsors. We hope you will thank them with your business. If nothing else, just stop in and say thank you. And thanks to you for watching. I'm Joe Lancello. The final again here. Boys basketball, Hillsboro Central Valley 49, Park River area 39. Have a good night, and we'll talk to you later. Good night, everyone.